Next question. If f of x is equal to log of secant x plus tan x, then find f dash of x. So here, given that f of x is equal to log of secant x plus tan x. Log of secant x plus tan x. Now differentiating with respect to x on both sides. So differentiating with respect to x on both sides. So now here this is f dash of x is equal to here d by dx of log of secant x plus tan x. D by dx of log of secant x plus tan x. So now if you observe this, so which is in the form of like d by dx of log x. So we know that d by dx of log x is equal to 1 by x. D by dx of log x is equal to, we know that 1 by x. Compare this log of secant x plus tan x with log x. So what is in place of x? We have in place of x secant x plus tan x. So now which is equal to, which can be written as 1 by secant x plus tan x. Why? As per this standard form, 1 by x. X is nothing but secant x plus tan x. But here d by dx of x is 1. So that's why we are getting 1 by x. But here x is secant x plus tan x into, again you have to do the derivative of, so secant x plus tan x. We can do the derivative of secant x plus tan x also. So now which is equal to f dash of x is equal to 1 by secant x plus tan x, 1 by secant x plus tan x into here derivative of secant x. So this is d by dx of secant x plus d by dx of tan x. D by dx of tan x. So now we know that derivative of secant x. What is the formula for derivative of secant x? That means d by dx of secant x. So d by dx of secant x is equal to, so we have secant x into tan x. We know the derivative of secant x is secant x into tan x, and derivative of d by dx of tan x. So derivative of tan x is secant square x. So here derivative of secant x is secant x into tan x, and derivative of tan x is secant square x. So that's why we can replace here. So f dash of x is equal to 1 by secant x plus tan x. So into, within the bracket we can write secant x derivative is secant x into tan x, so plus again tan x derivative is secant square x, tan x derivative is secant square x. Observe here f dash of x is equal to 1 by secant x plus tan x into, so derivative of secant x is secant x into tan x plus derivative of tan x is secant square x. So now here clearly you can observe that f dash of x is equal to, we have 1 by secant x plus tan x, secant x plus tan x into, so in these two terms clearly we can take the common secant x. When you take the secant x common into secant x, if you take the common in both the terms, if you take the secant x common, so we have here, so tan x plus secant x, if you observe here, if you take the secant x common here, we get tan x plus one more secant x is left over, So clearly we can write that f dash of x is equal to here secant x into tan x plus secant x whole divided by, so here we have secant x plus tan x. So observe the numerator and denominator, we have here tan x plus secant x and secant x plus tan x, both are same or gets cancelled. So finally we get f dash of x is equal to secant x. So that's why, so if f of x is equal to log of secant x plus tan x, then f dash of x is equal to secant x. Like this we can prove. Next.